FSCD Forms Series, Application for Electronic Payment. The application for electronic payment is a form used by Albertans that are eligible to receive funds from the Government of Alberta and would like these funds to be electronically deposited into their bank account. This video talks about the application for electronic payment form. In this short video you will learn why and when it must be used, where to find it, how to fill it out. The application for electronic payment form is to be used by any Albertan that are eligible to receive payments from the Government of Alberta and would like them to be transferred to them electronically. Electronic, in this case, means via direct deposit. This form must be filled out in the beginning of the FSCD agreement or if any changes in the parent or guardian banking information occurs. This document requests all the information that the Government of Alberta needs in order to execute these payments. That means that all the information requested on this form is mandatory. Keep in mind that this form is used by many different provincial programs and purposes. Because of that, it contains a lot of information and options not used by the FSCD program. This video is focused on how the FSCD parents or guardians should use this form. There are 3 ways for you, parent or guardian, to get a copy of this form. In your welcome email. If you are a new family, you will find the form included in the welcome email sent by one of our team members. This email is called Support Summary. From FSCD staff, you can request the form from your designated FSCD contact via email or phone call. Visit your local FSCD office. If you know where your local FSCD office is, you can stop by and grab a copy of the form there as well.
The address of all FSCD offices is available online. To find them, open a search page. Type FSCD offices. The link with the addresses should be the first one shown in the search results. Open the link and select the location that is closer to your address and click on Update. The address and phone number for your local FSCD office will be shown here.
Keep in mind that some offices may require parent or guardian to schedule in advance. General information. This form can have 2 or 3 pages. The first page only contains information on how to fill it out. The second page is where you, parent or guardian, will fill in your information. The third page, when available, is just a continuation of the second page. We will talk about each of the pages now. First page. Section A, Instructions, covers the general information about the form. Remember, since this form is used for many different purposes, you will find here some details that may not be applicable to your reality in the FSCD program. Section B, Acceptable Banking Documents. This table shows details about the various banking documents that can be used to support this form. For FSCD, usually items 1, 2 and 3 are used. We will explain more details later in this video. Section C, Personalized check or check samples. This section shows examples of personalized checks. One from a Canadian institution, and the other one from a bank from the United States. Second and third pages. The second and third pages is where your information must be entered. Part 1, Party authorized to receive payment, account holder. Enter the name of the first account holder. Account holder is the person or people who owns the account where the funds will be paid and who has signed the agreement with FSCD. The account holder is also the same person that has a business partner number with the FSCD program. Keep in mind that the FSCD program will only make payments to the person that we have the FSCD agreement with. This means that the same person who signed the FSCD agreement is the person that must be listed and sign this form. There is a second line for a secondary account holder. This will be used if the bank account listed in this form is a joint account, meaning 2 account holders. If there is only one account holder, you can leave the second line blank. If any of the account holders does not have a middle name, make sure to enter NA in this field. Enter the address of the account holder. This address should be your current address and also match your banking documents. It is likely to be the same address you provided in your FSCD agreement. At the bottom, enter the email to which updates should be sent to. We ask you to use the same email used to contact FSCD for consistency. If this is a joint account, both account holders must date and sign. Enter the day in the format year, month, day and sign. This form can be signed in 3 ways. Wet signature, this means to physically sign the document with a pen. If that is your choice, you will have to print out the form, sign it, scan it, and then send it back to the FSCD program or mail it physically to be processed. E-signature, this is a signature created by a software like Adobe Sign or DocuSign. If you, parent or guardian, are familiar with this type of technology, feel free to use it. Digital signature, this means to sign the document using a device like a stylus pen or to add a scanned copy of your signature to the document. Part 2, Bank information, must be completed unless information is provided on the banking document. You will only fill out this section if you are not adding a banking document to your application. The most common banking documents to be used by FSCD parents or guardians are 1. Personalized void check. 2. Online banking void check. And 3. Online banking direct deposit form. If an accepted banking document is not available, as a parent or guardian, you have the option to either fill out the required information yourself or request the bank to assist you in completing it. Please note that if Part 2 has been completed, the bank staff must date and sign the form. If filling out Part 2, you will need the name of the bank, the bank address, which is the address of the branch where the account is located. Part 3, Payment information. This section may be at the bottom of page 2 or at the top of page 3 of your form. In most cases, FSCD families will be using the first option, which indicates that the payments will be transferred to their account via electronic funds transfer, EFT, which is the same as a direct deposit. You should only use any of the other 2 options if told to do so by an FSCD staff member. First, select the option EFT, CAD payments to banks physically in Canada. Enter the transit or branch number, the bank ID number, finally, the account number. All this information can be found in the personalized void check. Remember, Section C, on page 1, shows an example that helps to understand how to recognize each number on the check. Once you are done entering all the information and signing the form, the final step is to send it to the FSCD program. You can send it via email to your designated FSCD contact, or you can physically mail it to your local office. Thank you for watching this video.